Hi guys, welcome back to Yaya's Craft House. Today I'm going to show you how I built this miniature bus stop. I started by cutting out a pattern on foam board. I wanted to make sure the bus stop would be tall enough for all the dolls to fit, so I used a Ken doll and drew out a pattern. Next, I drew out what part I wanted to be open, what part I wanted to be clear, and what part I was going to cover with blue paper. Then I cut out the blue paper. I cut out 2 squares, one for each side, and cut out the clear section out of some packaging. I had some of these strips left over from building the front porch, so I took 3, glued them together, and used them to frame out the panel. Then I turned over the panel and glued the trim on the other side as well. I made 2 of these panels. After both of these panels were done, I got to work making the back. I measured and cut the blue paper. I didn't have enough clear packaging to do the same pattern on the back, so I just made it all blue. I used the same strips of cardboard and glued them around the edges, and then I glued one across the middle just to try to give it a little more support. I used a coffee stirrer and glued it at the base of both legs. I did this on all the legs just to give it a little extra support. Once the back was finished, I glued the side pieces on. Then I cut a blue piece for the roof and trimmed it with the same strips. I did add some strips going across the middle just to give it a little extra support. And then I glued it on. I had this little wooden, I think it's a little wooden pallet I got a while ago from the Dollar Tree. I used an X-Acto knife to cut it down the middle, and then I was able to just break it apart, and then I trimmed off the uneven edges. And then I glued my two pieces together lengthwise. Then I took some popsicle sticks and cut the rounded edge off and measured them and glued them on for legs for the bench. Then I glued it to the structure. I created a few little graphics to cut out and glue to the bus stop. First is a little map of the bus stop as well as the street names. Then I took a little printout from when I made my Gracie Lou's shop. I printed out a picture of it as well as a little sale sign and glued them together to make a little poster. I then printed out a couple of little flyers. And then I printed out a couple of graphics and glued them together to make another poster. I printed out this little bus sign and glued it onto some paperboard. Then I took a big dowel rod that I had painted white and glued them together, and then glued them to the side of the structure. I pulled down my little Gracie Lou store that I made previously and laid out some gray paper to use as a backdrop for the bus stop. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up below and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you back here soon.